Pioneer. Yo, what is going on, guys? EJ here, bringing another Lord of the Rings Rise to the War video. Today, guys, as promised, I have got a video on Isildur. I've been so wanting to make this for so long. I finally unlocked him about a week or two ago, and then I got super lucky. If you didn't see my last video, I pulled his envelope because I actually unlocked him the hard way. And we currently have him over R5 now, which makes his PvP build extremely good. So we're going to go over all of his skills and everything first, and all of his details, show you what I've got on him and things like that. It's not the optimal gear, but it's what I have. It's kind of like the same gear pretty much that I use on my King Aragon, and I swap around in that, because once you have so many commanders, it's hard to have enough gear for all of them. But yeah, with that said, let's get into it, guys, and let's check out Isildur. And there will be some PvP action today, guys, for sure. So, we currently, as you can see, have obtained him to R6 respect level, guys. Currently at level 46. I've been doing a lot of mock training and that, and leveling him up a lot. So basically, he is a leader, which is really good, which means he's going to be able to use a lot more troops. It gives him +5 extra command points, which come very in handy. Of course, we've got everything done with the Marthlon Peddler, so we get our extra 4 respect points as well there. He's good with all the round types of units, and yeah, he's really good. Now, basically, as you can see, some of his base stats are really good. 190 base might and 133 base focus. Base speed of 168 is very high as well. So, as you can see, my might currently with my gear is 359 might, which means we're going to be doing a lot of unit damage, as well as commander damage, even though he doesn't really do much commander damage. Focus of 213 is pretty decent as well, so it's going to be really good for defense and healing as well. And 210 speed is enough to outspeed quite a lot of opponents. So, the first piece of equipment here, I have my Axakazak Doom. The one reason why it increases my might plus 63, because I want to be doing a lot of unit damage. The cleave does come in handy. It only hits about once every 2 rounds, I believe, with him, because he doesn't really do many commander attacks. But yeah, when it does give a 50% chance of an extra 120% physical damage. And I did some tests on like some mobs and that, and I seen that it was doing quite a few thousand damage every 1 or 2 rounds, so it does add up. Now, with his gear, I've got Scale Mail, just because it's really good at increasing the might. Plus, I have Gallant here, which gives another 18 might. It's all about increasing that might so I can do a lot of unit damage, because the way I will be skill building him will be doing a ton of unit damage. As you can see, it also gives a nice buff for melee units of +15. We then are using the Trapper Hood. It's not buffing the might, but we have Asteria here, which is giving every 2 rounds against one enemy 100% chance to inflict madness. And that will make a complete more sense when we get into his skill build, because Isildur is very good at dishing out madness, and we want the extra madness, as you will soon see. And then we are running the Hif Lane. Not only it's got really good stat buffs there, plus it gives us a nice little army HP buff there. But we are running Mend, which also gives us a tiny bit of healing as well, guys. But basically, that's what we've got happening there. Moving on to his skill tree. So, Ring Bearers, don't even touch it, guys. You don't need it. Unless you like Respect 1 and you only can put points in that, then, but I would go Great King first. But if we've got R5, guys, we want to be going with Last Alliance. It's amazing. As you can see, all allies, the next 7 instances of damage will be reduction of 90% damage when the army includes men and elves, guys. It also has a max level effect of increasing elven attack +1 and men's HP +2. Then we move on to the skill Coalition. With that mixed combination of men and elves, it's going to give 75% chance of men doing the highest amount of damage, and 75% chance for elves to gain initiative to attack first. Having a look at his other skill here, Free Peoples, it's really good as well if you want to do some more damage reduction. But the skill build that I am going on is to do as much damage as possible, guys. King of the Dunedain. If you're Respect 3, I highly recommend leveling this one up first. I will be running Dunes just because you do get a chance to increase the percentage of gaining follow-up, which means you get to attack twice. It has a max level effect of plus 3 HP to Rangers, Dunedain, and Rangers of the North. So if you're going to play as Arnor, he's really good as well. So hopefully in future seasons, I might get a chance there. I got a sneaky point up here just because it's increasing my men's attack and defense, and I didn't really want to throw the points anywhere else with my build. Now, this is where it gets really interesting, and that Madness Trapper Hood starts to come into effect, guys. So, as you can first see, we have Great King. Max level effect of plus 20 might, which really helps. As you can see with round 1, it's going to make all enemy units deal minimum damage. Now, that can be really good, because let's say there's a range from like 47 up to like 67. That's going to be a lot. Let's say there's like 4,000 like of the units times 20. It's going to be like the difference of a ton of damage, like 8,000 damage or something. And that's probably terrible math, by the way. And then round 2, all of my allied units are going to be doing damage plus 21%. So this is where it comes in with our allied units wanting to do more damage. And that will reduce eventually after 3 rounds, guys. Now, I want to show you this one here. A lot of people don't use this one because they're already using the Trapper Hood, but I like to use this one because for the first round, it actually gives madness to every single one of the enemy's units, guys. And that way, in the first round, you're going to be doing a lot of damage because this skill down here, Enfeeble, against enemies subject to madness, so the first round, they're all going to have madness, you're going to be doing another 40% damage with your units, including also your commander will do this damage as well. And that's going to stack with your 21% right there, guys. So this is the build that I'm running with him. I think, in my opinion, this is definitely the best build. Now, with units for him, I'll show you what I'm currently deciding on running. So, recommend for the Elven units either to use Bow Knights or Sentinels. I'm running the Bow Knights just because it's giving me extra HP. I want that HP higher level. Sentinels are good because they are going to have some avoidance as well, guys. As you can see with their buffs, we've got 41 damage to 47. So we're going to be able to do the maximum there with a 75% chance. Good HP of 84 and 32 defense with really good speed. So these guys are going to be good at outspeeding. The Dunes, I'm running them because Evil use a lot of ranged units as well. And they're going to be very good because they're going to get a little bit of buff plus that little bit of a percentage of getting that follow-up. As you can see, the HP and defense is quite good there. And they've still got really good speed. And then I'm running Swan Knight for the extra defense. They do have good damage, HP, and defense. Now, if you want to swap these out, I'd probably put like the Cavaliers on to do a lot of damage. But yeah, I've just got these guys here for a little bit of extra HP and defense and that, guys, so that the Dunes and that don't get wiped out straight away. But we will do a couple of army combinations in this video. So that's where I'm currently seeing at the moment. So we're currently pushing up, guys. We're pushing well up into the map, and we're currently taking this tunnel at the moment. So hopefully we can give you some PvP action here soon. So we'll be back when we're ready to get into that action. So guys, while I was asleep last night, it looks like yeah, like 17 hours ago, I've been really busy and that today. We had some battles. I left my Isildur there, and it looks like I got into some battles. So it looks like the first battle we went up against a 47 THEODEN. Let's have a look at the gear. Quite decent, to be honest. Not the world's best, not real refined and that, but pretty good. Like 286 might. That's about as much might as mine has. Running a really good troop combination as tier 4 there and stuff like that. 8.5. Just checking all the levels and that. They're fully maxed. So yeah, good leveling there. Definitely a bit lower respect than mine. It looks like maybe like a respect 8 or 9 maybe. Maybe 10. But not a bad THEODEN all in all with his gear and stuff like that. He's got the right thing, buffing speed, defense and everything like that. He's got some pretty good healing in that. But yeah, my Isildur did very good. Like I said, I was asleep. So it looks like the Sentinels do really good. I did some tests of the Bow Knights in that first, and they weren't doing very well. I tried some different troop combos. This is the best troop combination that I've come up with. And yeah, I got into a nice couple of cheeky battles here. It looks like that my Guardman did very good because obviously it's THEODEN, and my Dunes would definitely help take out these. I don't think he was full strength. Like, he was about 360. He must have got into a battle just before me. 361. He must have gone into a battle with one of my he must have gotten a battle down here. I'm just having a look to see if he did. He just doesn't look full strength to me. But yeah, guys, he doesn't look like full strength, like 360,000, like 2,600, 400 something. So yeah, it looks like he was a little bit definitely not max strength. But even still, level 47 out leveling me by 1. We've done quite well. Let's have a look at the damage. So I took 54,000 to his 334,000 damage. 600 dead to 2,000 dead. He didn't do much commander damage. Soldier damage only 64,000. But the main thing I wanted to look at is this part to see if the madness in that was doing its effect. So let's go in and have a look at that, shall we? So let's go to round 1. So THEODEN attacks. Uses man. Isildur attacks. Okay, so Isildur attacked. Cleave didn't take any effect, so that was interesting. My Dunedains attacked here. And they're doing 4,000 physical damage. That's not bad. My Sentinels did 8,000 damage there, so we did some pretty good damage. Round 2, we can see this is where our buffs kicked in. Plus 41% damage extra because of the Great King. Wow, that's really good. So the Sentinels are doing like 14,000 damage there now because of that buff. Okay, quite interesting there. As you can see, here's an idea of the damage reduction. Dunedain had 77% reduction in damage. Let's just scroll back up to the top as well to have a look at the madness effects. So the madness thing should be kicking in up here somehow. Yep. Enfeeble. So yep. All of these will be receiving plus 40% damage because of the madness before the buff. Okay, that's pretty good. THEODEN obviously outspeeded me in that as well, but yeah, not bad there. So guys, I also just got this amazing battle here with my 46 Isildur versus a 49 SUNIND. Pretty decent gear as well, to say the least. And quite decent respect, as we can see. So if we break this down, we can see I did a tiny bit more damage. Like, we all know SUNIND does an absolute insane amount of damage. She was obviously already injured a little bit. A fellow actually shared the first hit just before me. So you can see they were down about 60,000 HP, so that probably would have made a bigger difference. But overall, I'm very happy with that battle result, guys. Obviously, these guys got shredded, even though they got a lot of avoidance and stuff like that. These Morgul guys absolutely do a lot of damage. But yeah, this troop combination is absolutely beautiful. I'm very happy with it, to say the least, so far. Absolutely excellent. Yeah, so very happy with the results. Obviously, I'm hoping madness came to effect there, but yeah, very happy with that battle result. I'm currently restocking back up. I'm just doing battle after battle here. I got plenty of troops to waste. And then we got into a second draw, which we went against a level 48 Thorin, looking half decent to say the least, with the full stack of these guys. And we didn't get, even though we were down about 45,000 HP, we've done quite well here. As you can see, we've done more damage compared to the damage received. Plus, we did 10,000 healing there, so that's about 155. So, yeah, really good. I really like this troop combination. If we have one quick look once again, just here, we can see all the buffs that are happening. Let's see. We outsped this time, so we can see what happens here. So, Sentinels was granted, so we got the initiative that time, which is pretty cool by Coalition. So we can have a look there. Sentinels did 11,000 damage, really good there. Isildur attacked, and then Cleave also hit as well. Beautiful. The Dunedain attack. So we're doing really high amounts of damage because of that. They're all affected by madness already. Dunedain is affected by... he tried to use Hysteria, but I was... so he affected me by madness there. But yeah, quite well. This is where it gets interesting. Round 2 is when you start doing all that max level damage, and that this increases it by 41%. 16,000 there, 9,000, 11,000. Yeah, really good, guys. Very happy with them results, to say the least. Definitely got to do some more battles with him, but overall, I think Isildur was absolutely excellent, guys. But we're going to wrap up the video there, so until next time, peace out, EJ's out, and I'll catch you guys later. See yas.
Thousands songs of the EJU army. Yeah, you guys are legends to me, so let's keep up